We had quite the fun adventure coming out here the other day with the pellet gun hunting for rabbits and, well, maybe even coyotes. And that got me thinking, why don't we take it out after some coyotes here and see how it can do? We just picked up a max weight track from a coyote here, which is absolutely huge, and he trotted off this direction. So right now we're trying to see if we can't locate him. We got a perfect spot here for the coyote to be, but I'm not seeing him. And that is not a good sign. Mainly because we got tracks all over here. But I'm not sure if he circled back or kept on trotting forward. Jackpot. Looks like he was feeding out here. Well, he should still be feeding out here according to this until 7 o'clock. So one good thing is we figured out roughly where he should be. But the next question is he actually going to be there? There he is. Oh my god, we got eyes on him. He's a huge mythical coyote. He's out there at 125 yards, and I'm really hoping he slows down. If he does and calms down, we might be able to pull off a shot. Now, we can take up to a 125 yard shot all day. So we really need to get him to calm down. Right there. Come on. Oh, looks like he may have slowed down actually. No, he's still going. All right, so let's just say we're gonna even up the odds a little bit here. We happen to have a tree stand, and we have a tree which overlooks this whole field. Now that's where the coyote should be tomorrow morning. So we'll put up the stand right here, and we'll come back there tomorrow morning. Let's take a look and see what our view is gonna be like and see if it's gonna work. That's not the field, but that is the field. And he should be out there feeding tomorrow morning, so that's going to work out perfectly. What I want to do is set out the caller right about here, which will then call him into roughly 120 yards. All right, so it's the next morning now, and take a look at what we found right out here. It's none other than our huge mythical coyote. He's out there at 150 yards out, and we're going to put out the call right now. Oh, we're actually getting a call from a white-tailed buck somewhere nearby. Not sure what that is, but it could be interesting. Anyways, we're going to focus on this big coyote for now. So we got the caller out right there, which is roughly 80 yards away, and the coyote is right there on the way in. Oh my god, here he comes. Look at the size of that thing. 53 to 59. He's actually time potential. He is an absolute monster of a coyote. So we got him out there at 160 right there. Since we have the caller here at 80, my goal is to get him under 120. And if we do that, we can for surely take the shot. All we gotta do is wait for a perfect broadside. Man, that's so cool. Look at that. We got him at 140 right there. Now he's walking kind of sideways. So what he's doing is he's actually trying to get downwind of us so he can catch our scent. That's exactly what he's doing. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. Now we got him at 140-ish. Oh my god, we went for it! We dropped him! Let's freaking go! 145 yards on the walk. And we smoked him. He was about to catch our scent. Look at the wind is blowing right towards him. And we weren't about to let that happen. We held a pretty good lead on him right in front of the neck, front shoulder. A little bit of height for elevation. And that pellet hit right on the money. Alright, I kind of want to try and call in this buck because we just got a grunt. Now, remember, there's a huge white-tailed buck down in that point. I don't think we'd be able to hear him from here. Maybe pretty close. 350 yards. Right there is where the huge buck is at. Yep. If we would have waited any longer, the wind would be blowing directly at him and he would have bolted. I mean, honestly, I would say within about 5 more seconds, he would have been gone. Long gone. Here's our caller. And here is our giant coyote. He was out there a good ways, a real good ways. Well, that's a moose, but there are some whitetail. And a tiny buck. So far we got one tiny buck, another tiny buck, and a doe. Alright, well, at least we know not to waste time on them, and let's pick up our huge mythical coyote. Oh my god, it's gonna be a 55.11, 1 point off from being a diamond. We got a 136 yard walking liver shot. Holy, what a heck of a shot. We were holding like way up here too to compensate for the lead and the drop, but luckily we connected on the liver and got a 55.11 mythical gold coyote. Wow, he is a giant. And it's pretty cool because we dropped him on the spot as well. All right, now let's get down here and see if we can't find that giant 200-inch whitetail buck. The last place we saw him is right over this ridge, right down here. Oh, just kicked up a gray fox down there on the point. But the whitetail buck should be right on that river bottom. Last time we took a shot at him, it didn't exactly work out the greatest, but that's why there's always a second chance. Well, not always, but sometimes you get lucky enough to get a second chance. Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? Ooh. That's gonna probably be the herd of whitetail. That's what that's gonna be. 160 yards. And the wind is blowing right towards him again. But if we slide over, we might actually have a decent wind. Alright, let's see if we can find... Oh, there he is! Oh my god! What a giant! That's him. That's our 230 plus huge whitetail buck. There's a 190 there. But this 230 is definitely the one that we want. Alright, so what we're doing now is sliding over. That way we have a perfect wind. And our goal is to get to 120. But every single time... Oh, right there. We got him at 120. No way. That's perfect. That right there will work. But we need to get him a little more broadside. Because right now he's quartered directly away from us. And this thing doesn't get the greatest penetration. Alright, we got that buck there at 100. And that buck there at 110. At this point, we can pretty much hold it right on the crease of the front shoulder. And we should be able to almost catch the top of the heart. Right there. Alright, let's go for it. Smoked him. Absolutely smoked that buck. Oh my god. Oh, we got a double. We got a double. Where'd he go? Non-vital hit. That's the last one that we shot. So where's our big one that we shot? Oh, right there. He's on the top of this ridge. We almost didn't even see him. But here he lays. Let's take a look at him. It's going to be a 237 gold. A 108 yard shot right to the middle of the lung. In that case there, we probably could have held for the middle of the heart and we would have been good. I held for top of the heart and we actually hit kind of mid to upper lung, which in reality is still a perfect shot. 237.55 is an absolutely giant whitetail buck and he weighed 201 pounds. Wow, look at that rack. Pretty sweet bonus as well, especially the fact that we're out here trying to find that coyote and then we spotted this guy. We took a shot before and probably hit right here. It's just that we didn't get the penetration to get a hard shot. So then we came back the second time and we connected. Then we hit this one in the intestine as well. And we got blood right here. I shot one more time, but I don't know if I connected or not. I mean, it had potential. Oh, more coyotes. More coyotes. Right there, I see them. What do we got here now? Oh, they're crossing the bridge. But at the same time, I also don't really care too long to sit there and wait, so we're gonna go over here and track down this white-tailed buck that we shot. Looks like we did only hit it the one time with the pellet gun. And got him a little far back in the intestine. I tried for a follow-up shot, but couldn't quite connect on time. Either way, the one shot did take him down, which is overall pretty solid. And I think it was a 190, if I'm not mistaken. 0%, and I see our buck down right there. Whoa, 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 raccoon, raccoon. All right, I thought it was a coyote, but here's our buck, and we got an intestine shot of 179, quartered away from us. Just got him a little too far back at 112 yards. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. All right, so this is pretty cool. We got a whole bunch of green-winged teal out here, and we just dusted one. I wasn't recording, unfortunately, but fortunately for you, there's another drake. And he's... well, now I don't see him anymore. Oh, he's right there. He's actually this one in the front right here. Look at this. Right there, got him. I don't know why I wasn't spotting him, but we for surely got the drake. So that makes 2. And the best part is nothing even spooked from that. Right now I'm trying to call in some more coyotes, but they weren't exactly showing up just yet. So here we go, 2 coming in side by side. And definitely a nice drake. 3.97, 123 yard shot. And where's the next one? Oh, where is the next one? What the heck just happened? Well, you're not disappearing this time, duck. Nope. 3.96, this one's even bigger. And that was a double lung wing bone shot at 118 yards. Kind of an awesome shot, and a super cool drake green wing teal. Very nice.